Alright, well, just in case anybody's wanting to wake up with me, yeah, it's already 11 o'clock. I know, I slept in today, no big deal. Um, I'm just sort of doing this City Skylines morning routine now. I have, other things I do in the morning, got a job and everything, so I'm working in the morning, getting my life ready, and setting this on cinematic works really well. I set it on cinematic, let it stream, and we're off to the races. I will be adding musics. Be adding music here in the next stream or two. As soon as I'm able to figure out which ones, and I have been given good advice by an already knowledgeable streamer. So I'll be using that information to get some good music going that is legal and fair use and all that. So, other than that, yeah, I just didn't want to let the stream go on for too long in the beginning without at least greeting anyone who might watch this in the future. Um, I find City Skylines to be very cathartic. Just watching it, I almost feel like if I could somehow set a camera up to do this in real life over real world cities, it would be a wildly popular YouTube channel. Because this is incredible. I think to be able to see like this over a large city, intentionally at a distance and a resolution that would not allow us to peek in on people's privacy and stuff. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together in my mind right now and seeing that I will probably never have the amount of money I need to afford that sort of project, but it is a cool concept. Well, I guess not very many people have the money to do their projects, and it usually is the coming together of a social group that enables fun scientific projects like that. But anywho, it's fun to watch from the sky. That's what I've noticed. See, those are our little, well, it's hard to point things out in cinematic view. If you notice, there's little tan, oh geez, that semi was having a hard time. There's little tan buses, specifically trolley buses that go around. And those tan buses go to the amusement park line. Amusement park and all the fishing piers down by that wealthy neighborhood. This one, no, this isn't it. That's the other far corner of that. See, I gotta hit the buttons at just the right time. Did I do it? Yay! See, now it goes back to cinematic view. But I can check on error. Oh. Am I unmuted still? Okay, so my bad. I need to adjust my bitrate. You guys are having buffering issues. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. Yeah, I want my incoming stream quality to my computer to be as low as possible. And then, okay. Yeah, anybody who ends up watching this in the future, if you do, if anybody does, this is only my second ever stream. So, yeah, this is all still a lot of me learning, so bear with me. But, everybody has to go through this at some point. There we go. Excellent connection. Ah, there we are. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. There we go. So, yeah, I finally have the audio and video. Well, I don't know about the audio. I have the video fixed, though. Should be at a much better bit rate now. Make sure I'm not muted. Nope, not muted. And let's check OBS. Okay, yep. Mic and aux work just fine. Hmm. So I kind of wonder, can we, can we set up a computer? Sorry, a phone. I've got a couple extra phones I dug out of boxes yesterday, and I'm wondering if those phones can be used as a face cam. I don't particularly want to do a face cam, but I know that other people like seeing people with face cams. So, like, I'm not streaming because this is a social experiment. That's all. And if the social experiment will be um, more successful in that we collect scientific data more efficiently or at a greater depth and accuracy, then I'll get a face cam. Science. So I think in the big flat areas like that, I'm gonna do farm areas. Like I really want to fill this city out now, so it's not just the the city skylines sort of feel. I don't know. I've played now probably 100 or so, at least 100 different cities, um, and I've now with this one probably achieved the most organic look, but it's still not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. There's still a lot of it that looks very game, and I know I'm not an architect or a city planner, so there's going to be some things that won't look quite right, but I think we can mostly get it there. So I think there's some things I still need to do. So let me see. Let's go back. I know that the stream is working now. Checked on the health settings several times now. And here, okay. So, what do we need? We need housing. We need housing really bad. So, we're going to convert this entire island here. We're going to do a good old-fashioned development project. Start. We already know we're going to go big with this one. We're going to do a nice boulevard right up the center of this. Do some businesses on that. So we got to build an exchange. You think we should just do a tunnel? I think we have to. Either that or it's going to have to come off right here. Yeah, then what do we do with the rail line? Okay, yep. Looks like... Oh, geez, let me fix that. That's so silly that I've left that there for so long. Jeez. Oh, why did that dip down? That shouldn't dip down. Did the others dip down like that? Oh, okay. What's going on with this bridge area? Okay, we're going to do some fixing up here because we're going to be building this junction over here and redoing this island. So we're going to need to make this more robust. Put anarchy on. Right, yep, we're going to make them all the same elevation as that one. Bam. All the cars fly everywhere. Very nice, yes. This go to that object height. There we go. Perfect. Ah. There we go. Now that just doesn't... I don't like it, but... Oh, you know what? That's what we'll do. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, okay. Got it. So let's do this. Okay, so in fact, this needs to be over. I see. Basically over the tunnel. Come on, knock it off. There we go. Hello. Can you? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I am streaming on YouTube right now, just to let you know.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me turn down my game sound a little. Right? Can they hear us?
Yes, they can. I'm not
Hello,
pro at that.
YouTube. I
I'm
will
not.
be good.
Yeah, I'm not a pro at that
I'm
yet, so
actually
I don't know how to
watching,
separate my audio.
and I already liked your stream.
Nice, thank you.
Oh, yeah, they can hear us.
Yes, yes, they can.
Hello, stream.
Right.
Bias is the
I'm kind of
best.
doing this as practice, and then I know that people like it archives the videos, so like down the road.
So good morning.
Good morning.
Can see your town. It looks pretty cool.
Thank you. See, one more. Let's see. Well, oh shoot. I don't want to make this line too expansive. I'm making a.
Now I see you lighting up, but no sound on your mic. Check. Yeah, you're still at 200%.
Check. 1, 2.
Everything should be working, so I'm guessing it's your mic connection or something.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. I just wanted to say good morning. I'm watching your stream. Looks good. Chilling. If you want to play the other game, we can. But for right now, I'm just going to play ESO while you do that.
All right. Let's see. All right, I was actually deep in thought right at that very moment. Sorry.
I'll try relogging, maybe that I can hear you.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Aha.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. It was my fault.
Okay.
Well, kind of Discord's fault. For some reason, Discord changes which sound output it's sending it to. So it was sending it to my earphones, even though I like manually set it not to. So just had to reset that. Sorry about that.
No worries. No worries. I wasn't too concerned about it. Let's see. So I'm setting up all the transportation options before I build this next island.
Right?
Yeah.
If you don't set up the transportation first,
Mm-hmm.
they all want to use their cars. I almost want to like disconnect all of my like everything, all of my residential at least from the freeway entirely. Make it like the only way for them to get to work is the train.
You can do that. Um, I've seen several cities where they disconnect it completely, and then another really big thing is walking paths. If you build them, they will use it. Especially if you put up really heavy tolls. So like you leave the roads in place so that like your dump trucks and your fire trucks and cop cars can all get where they need to go. But then you just put insane tolls up everywhere in the in between spaces, and then walk paths, and all your everyday citizens will use the walk paths because your utility vehicles, they don't get charged to go through tolls.
Right. Yeah. I've also noticed if you use, you know how there's like the 2-lane or the 3-lane roads or whatever. If you use the ones with trees have like decent sized sidewalks. So you remember the Synchro City I was working on before, the big circle?
Mm-hmm.
So like in the section there, I set it up so that there were walking paths along the outside, but I used that 3 lanes with trees as the main backbone road up the middle,
Yeah.
and they walked. They almost all of them walked because I do think the traffic forces them to walk too. So there's a little bit of a counterbalance there, where they want to use their cars first because people like their cars,
Mm-hmm.
and but if you make it so
America.
that there's a timing thing though, right? Eventually they'll make a choice. It's not 1 to 1. You would think it's like, oh, if it's 5 minutes faster on the train, they'll take the train. No, but if it's 2 hours faster, they will.
Hmm. Right. Well,
You know,
that's actually pretty accurate because most people, they're more devoted to the habit than the efficiency, right? So it
right,
takes a lot usually to take someone out of their like morning groove. If their morning groove is sitting in traffic for an hour and a half and they've been doing that for 5 years, like
right,
you're gonna have to give them a 15-minute train ride to break that. And then you're gonna have to give it to them for free for
right,
like a month to get them to try it out in the first place. Otherwise, man, they're gonna, they get to go through a drive-through, they get to blast their music and dance and be all crazy. Nobody's looking at them. They do that on the subway and like they'll make a bunch of homeless friends on accident, right?
right. Here, I'll switch. I'm gonna switch off here. Pull my city up because like
Okay.
your cities and my cities are so different
Right.
that
Completely different
it
design
like
philosophies.
really
Yeah.
fuels discussion. You know what I mean? So if we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do a city sideline stream together, do it together. I kind of stopped working on that massive circle city just because I wanted to like use one of the vanilla maps, and the massive circle city is like in a map that's designed for a massive city,
I see.
So
Yeah.
like I don't, like I said, I have unlimited budget now, but that's just mostly because I don't want to have to leave my city running for a day or two to like make a bunch of money to do a project.
Mm-hmm.
I've done probably 100 cities in a row where I never went in the negative, right? And just grew it the way you're supposed to. And I feel like I've unlocked that part of the game for myself. I'm like, that's enough.
That's funny.
Because I used to play a lot of SimCity too. And man, I had some massive SimCities, massive ones where I would just look at it from the zoomed out, where you could just see like multiple cities in the region. But
Yeah. I've decided this is going to be a cliff. I'm like, I need a flat space.
mm,
uh, it's like that's going to happen sometimes. Whatever. That's not unrealistic.
well, there now you can see mine where it's at now. I'm thinking about naming this the basketball court because the roads just kind of ended up looking like one. But this is the schools that you need. You need this many schools for just this much high density, and it's not even filled in yet. I don't know if you can see, but
Oh, I'm putting roads up on this cliff. Hold on.
oh yeah, I can see what you're doing.
Okay.
I'll just I'll just hang out, and when you have a chance, you can check it out.
Yeah, I'll come over in a second. Okay. Because I just want to get this bus depot dropped. Oh, that's cool. Put it in an angle. Huh. Kind of fancy. Okay. Like no water going here either right now.
Okay.
Uh, cool. Okay. Where are you at? Let's see. Ah, okay. Battery City. Yeah. In the way that like it's max efficiency, right? Show me the schools. Mm-mm. Did we lose audio again?
No, I just muted because Cora Cora
Yeah.
says hello.
Hello.
Tobias is on the stream, so Cora says hello.
Hello.
She plays city apartment.
Right.
she, she's constantly improving the real space. I I have this like I need a better interchange, but I built this one that's at least functional. I can see some improvements I need to do to it. I did a raised circle, right? You know how you get the vanilla, you get the large circle and the small circle, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
did two of them raised, and then I drew roads between them. So now it's this kind of like oval shape. And you know how like you want something to work, and so you end up spending like a lot of time on that one intersection.
Yeah.
Kind of where I'm at with this.
It's like,
But
oh,
it's
you guys
super
are.
important.
There was like a housing development over here for some stupid reason, right next to the sanitation department. And they're all like, "Oh, we're sick." I'm like, "Good, move out. I'm building more sanitation."
Right? Well, that's where I put my dump, separate. I try to do it so like where the people live, the only things in that area are the things that improve the land value and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only. So I put the school off to the side. So I make it so there's a really good bus system. So I've got like a whole bus system just for the schools, and then a whole bus system for that takes you to like the train station, and that'll get you to work. Um, and then I put the stops like on opposite sides of the road. So there's like, separates them all out, gives them a place to walk to. But I really almost might need to do the no regular cars thing because just general traffic ends up congesting it. And then the buses are delayed,
Yep.
the trash trucks are delayed, the hearses get delayed, and you get
Mm-hmm.
like that whole trash and death wave thing because of traffic.
Yeah. Well, what you can do to avoid that is build um, services specific roads that
Yeah,
go like under or over everything, and
I have
usually
that.
under is best.
I
Um,
have that now, and it helps.
yeah, and then
It
you build as many off ramps from that like arterial system. You build as many off ramps as you possibly can. But hold on, let me look at it because you might already have exactly what I'm describing. I'm just talking out of my arse.
kind of
Yeah. Okay.
put it as a picture in picture or something, a little mini stream.
Oh yeah. Can I pop it out and have that actually
Yeah,
work this time? Well, it never
you can pop
works.
it out,
Popping out
and then
never
it'll
works.
only go to your stream if you tell you have to add a thing to your OBS.
Well, it's never worked before. I've tried it a few different
Mm.
times, like Star Citizen and things like that. So let me see. Let's see if
Well,
it
yeah,
works. No, that's fine. Maybe since City Skylines is a more developed game, right? It was fully developed when it was released,
yeah,
and
it
like
should be okay.
yeah, it
I've
seems to
only
be supporting the
crashed
features just fine.
City Skylines once.
Oh,
I've, I've only, once I've got it going. Sometimes it like, if I if I exit right now and then try to open again, it won't make it. So like if I exit, I have to exit all the way out and then back in, and then it'll make it. But as far as like crashing during gameplay, only once.
hmm.
I'm on high speed already, and you
I've
see like,
yeah.
look at that, all those dead bodies. So the knee jerk reaction, right, is to just create a whole nother thing. But I'm trying to figure out how to have it be where this is my trash over here
Mm-hmm.
and body collectors, and I should have enough. Yeah, see, I've got enough. I need more crematorium. So I could put a graveyard area. I kind of like want to keep expanding this to fill in this whole section as city, and then maybe do suburbs out here. And then this over here is my industrial stuff. And then I also have this whole expansion over here. So like I might make like these whole area be city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then have all of this be like maybe farms up here. I don't know what we got. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. So like for me, it's like the way I do this is I want to fill this in all the way. Like even maybe just do high rise band, but fill it in so that it's like maxed out in the high. So I have the maximum number of people per space within a condition, and then look at that and say, okay, well, how many schools do I need? How many? Like this is my school already. So how many do I need for that many people? And then I can anticipate like when I expand, right? So that I can go, okay, well now I want to fill in this area. So it's going to be this many people. It's going to need this many schools, this many garbages, etc. And kind of like build all the connections and everything first before I do the zoning. I like to do the zoning last, like even after the bus lines and everything are laid in. Like check out my bus lines. See what I'm saying? It's like full coverage. And then this section in here is commercial, so I don't have the school buses in there.
Yeah.
But
I have done
everyone.
that. I've set up school bus lines that run during the day, and then I've got standard, standard bus lines. And since I've got multiple models for the buses,
Mhm.
I've set the actual school lines to school buses. So it's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, me too. But look, so here's my garbage and stuff, right? They have garbage only roads that go underground, just like you said,
Oh,
and they
okay.
feed into the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So they go into both sides. And they also have a connection to the freeway right here. So if they need to go in through that, but this is that oval I was talking about. This obviously is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like almost where I need it to be, right? It's just like gotta fix maybe like I don't know. See how these guys come across, but they're not coming across to go over there. I think that's actually okay. It's like it pinches up. But even if I like expand the number of lanes, for some reason, the most annoying thing is when you've got like 5 lanes and a long distance. Like, see, look, they're doing it here. They go into one lane
Yeah. Are
forever.
you using TM? You have TMP. I think I see it.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. Are you using lane management?
Yeah, I try to use. I used to use this one, the like the one I saw you were drawing the lines.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to. You can see I've got some of the lines already set up.
yeah,
I'm trying to use the arrows instead.
same.
The arrows I think is better.
Well, they're
But see,
different.
like right
They're
here.
they're actually
What
they're
the
just
heck?
I know they're different systems. So I use the arrows and the lines and the junction restrictions and everything. I use the all of the TMP manager, especially for large intersections like that. Like it's yeah, I see. I know. I've had issues like that, and that's what ended up getting
So
me
maybe
into
it's this
modding.
right here. So I need to do this.
Oh, that interchange too needs some help. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is single lanes. So we'll try this. And some of these are vanilla. So sometimes they don't have room. You know what I mean? When you're working with the intersections that you get at the beginning,
Hmm.
sometimes it is suboptimal.
Yeah, they're not great.
Quote
They're not great.
President Obama. Okay, let's see. Now, see, I almost have to clear traffic, right, to see if that worked. And my traffic is bad, so I might as well come back to that in a minute. Watch this.
Yeah.
I might invert this. It helps not to have people turning left.
Yeah, the way that you have people turning through lanes is really important.
Yeah. But see, like, why are they all. What's this right here? What the heck?
Oh, I know what that is. That's TMPE. Okay, so go into TMPE. Go to the look at my stream.
Okay, I see it.
Not priority signs, but junction restrictions, right? Then go into a junction, like say this one right here. You see this thing?
No, I see you like zoomed out. Oh, because we're talking on Discord, so there's a delay of like 30 seconds.
Okay, so when you go into an intersection with junction restrictions on, you'll see click on an intersection for me.
Okay.
Okay, so you've clicked on a road.
Yeah, because they're doing it right here in the middle of the road. That's what I don't understand.
No, I need
So
you
I'm
to
like,
click.
maybe this.
No, I need you to click on the intersection though.
Well,
With junction restrictions. I'm trying to show you a
I'm
very
doing.
very
I'm trying to
specific
do what you're
function.
saying. There.
Yeah, there. Okay, now click on it. Now zoom into that.
Hold on. I have to turn.
Yeah, no worries. It's hard to describe, but it's a symbol that instead of arrows or people, it's the cars. There's cars
Mm,
inside the symbol. You see that? How it's X'd out?
wait.
Click on the zoom in. Okay, the vehicles that has the little red line through it.
That.
Do you see that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what that means is if it's redded out, vehicles will not enter that junction if there are other vehicles in the junction. So basically, cars won't drive through the intersection unless it's totally clear. So turn that to green, right? And that makes it so that regardless if there's a full intersection, your trucks will drive through it. So you do that with not all directions. You do it in the one where there's the straightaway, but the people turning, it'll force them to yield. So they'll wait till the intersection is clear. And then once the intersection is clear, then that turning lane will start going. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do on
Here,
my
let's
big
try
and
this from the scratch again. See if that helps.
that's what I do on my big industrial straightaways like this one is and I hadn't done it on this one yet, and that's actually why I was having traffic problems here. Makes it so that if you're turning onto the big road, you have to wait for traffic to be clear. But if you're on the big road, you don't need to stop driving. You can just keep on going.
But do you see this right here?
Yeah,
This is the kind of stuff that drives me bonkers. Like,
that's a
why right
problem.
here?
That's the simulation fucking up. That's all that is.
Language.
Oh, eh, I, whatever.
I'm being good. I'll do Control S. That tends to fix it. So like right there, they're not allowed to change lanes.
That works. So yeah, that's actually there's something. There's an intersection there for some reason. That's what
Okay,
that
now
is.
we can see
Mm-hmm.
this is definitely working.
That's much better. Yeah, with the junctions, clear junctions. That's what it is. Like, can they drive through a clear junction or not, or a busy junction? That helps me a lot. I find that it's also it can make your city look like Delhi. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because like,
I know what
oh,
you mean.
busy intersection. I don't care. I see a hole I can fit my buggy through, and so you'll just see like scooters, especially in the game, just like fitting through any wedge they can in the traffic. It's like,
I want to increase the like the vehicle variety. Now that you just said that, I want to like have like runabouts and stuff,
yeah,
like all kinds of things
I
that are
have
just for
about
chaos.
yeah I have about 3 dozen extra vehicle models, and then I have a thing called vehicle wealtherizer, and it makes it so that the vehicles that spawn in a given area are actually spawned given their financial status. So like Lexuses will spawn in wealthy neighborhoods, and Honda Civics will spawn in poor neighborhoods. And the
Right.
base game doesn't have that, so you'll get luxury car models spawning in the poorest neighborhoods sometimes for no reason.
Oh, right.
And this game, or with the mod that I put on it, it's a slider, so I can set it. I set it to about 4%. So there's like a 4% chance that there will be a wealthy vehicle in a poor area, but that's because you know random probabilities.
See, that helped. So maybe I need to do some more of this go straight.
Yeah, the drive through the junction
Yeah,
thing.
this guy.
I don't even know what it's called either, because there's never a description anywhere for it. I just one time I was like, huh, this looks like it could do something, and I clicked it, and like all of a sudden like all the lanes started moving, and I was like, ah.
Well,
you
like that thing, you watch Biffa, right? We both watch Biffa on this game. He talks about the lane mathematics all the time,
Yeah, I do that too.
and he is totally right.
Yep.
Like that'll make this flow out better.
Yeah, if you want to see some insane lane mathematics, let's see. Right in this area, right here. Yeah, 2 roundabouts and a highway interchange. And it gets clogged up sometimes, but it never stops moving.
Huh? Well, this is another thing you gotta watch out for. Is when they're like turning around like that. When you create a junction,
Yeah,
you have to not let them turn left.
that's actually you're so right. I've got some work that I need to do down in this area right here, where like
Here's
these people need to be not allowed to turn around. They're not allowed to turn around. So this lane management, that's what this is. This is not supposed to turn across traffic. That's what that is. Neither is this one. So it's like sometimes you have a
Whoa.
side street coming in, and you don't actually want your traffic to be allowed to turn across traffic, but like the
Look at
game
that.
just sets it up. Yeah, like that thing. I don't know what's
I
going on.
have like a sinkhole right here though.
Oh yeah,
I have to redo this spot.
you have like road tools and all that, right?
No, I got some mods, but I didn't want to like overdo it. I
Yeah.
got just sort of like enough so I could get all the tiles and all of that. But right, what size is this? That 4 to 3, so this is 3.
Did you hit Control S, stay in lane, repeat to cycle through different modes? Yeah, well,
Yeah,
shit,
that's what
you
I
taught me
noticed.
something because that's right there, and I've never looked at that. I didn't know that
Yeah.
was even an option. So, like, if I just select an intersection and hit Control S, wow, wow, that's gonna save me
A lot of
hours,
time.
hours. You don't even know, Bard.
I do because I spent that time in that little tool like a fool. And then
Ah,
I just saw that now and I
jeez.
was like, I didn't even want to admit it, but I was like, oh my God, I could have been doing it that
Oh my gosh.
way.
I avoid it too. I do the same thing. I avoid that function because it's too complicated or like it yeah, it's very time consuming, but man, that works really well. And now like all my problems are solved on that little run around. But
Right?
now I got to fix this thing. These are all things I should have done long time ago.
Wish we had these tools in the other game, like fix pathing issues.
All right.
You're like, no, bud, you don't want to walk that way. You want to go over here.
Can't hit. Okay. Oh, so this one's too complicated. The game doesn't even know what to make of this intersection. What the hell?
There, now I actually have it better. Oof, I see that. That intersection needs a little love,
Yeah, there's some glitching going on here. I'm trying to fix.
right? I mean, I can see 30 seconds later. So it's kind of cool, actually.
Thank you. It's not. It's not ideal. Let's see. I think that needs. It is a one way. It's already a one
You
way.
can start with a Control S also and then change it.
Oh yeah, of course. But this is supposed to be a roundabout, and it's getting to be not very round.
Oh, do you know how to do like go to the TMPE one in the bottom left with the stop sign and the signage one? Let me see what it's called. This one, priority signs,
Oh yeah. Yep. Do you see how I do
and
that?
then you hold shift. right?
Yeah.
And you hold shift in the on the roundabout, and it should recognize that it's a roundabout,
Yep.
and then it'll help you with all of that.
Let's try it out. I already had it all. Like when I hit it, like two things changed
Yeah.
because I had
Well, it doesn't
already.
change the lanes; it just changes the signs.
Yeah, even the sign. I even that's what I mean by like I use all of TMPE. Is I had already set up all the signage for specifically this roundabout. Not all the roundabouts are set, so thank you. That makes it so that the hour that I spent setting all the signs and tinkering with everything, that it's just an auto click thing, which it makes sense. It makes sense. I just didn't think that the modders were that freaking cool. That is pretty cool. This, just this. It's already a one way? What the heck? Well, how can I optimize it then? What do I do here? Something
Uh,
wrong. Something very wrong. Oh, that's not good.
your
It's basically West
your
Seattle.
intersections are really close to each other right there.
Yeah, in that area, everything's real clustered up. Yeah, so now that the city is bigger, I think I need to just remove like the majority of these intersections. Yeah, see, this road used to be like a 2 lane, and then it was a 3 lane for a long time. Now it's a 6 lane, and that was kind of a sudden expansion. Let's see. Like, what is this bypass road that's not even being used? Like, I was literally chasing that cop car down the thing as I was destroying it. Okay, so then
Bruce
what is
Willis,
this going to?
right?
What?
There's, there's Bruce Willis, right? He's all,
Yeah.
"Ah!" And everything's exploding behind him.
Yep. Yep. He's just rambling about some sort of cursed Monday.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Woof. Let's see. So that needs to go away. I see. Okay, so that needs to die. But I don't know what that is, so like we're gonna whoop, 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 right there, and then but it connects up there too, so it doesn't need a major connection. I also think it can be a hmm. What am I doing? Where am I? There. Oh, that's already a 4 lane road. Perfect. Okay. Um, that's not correct. Not recognizing this part of the roundabout. That's not a happy intersection.
Puppy little clouds.
Ah, yes. Oh, what was that, like Mr. Ross or something like that?
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, yeah.
Art show or whatever on PBS.
Mm, painting with Bob Ross or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. I was not tending my breakfast, even though, like, what time is it now? Yeah. So I'm really bad at that. Mm.
Of course, the new area is always.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually build that new neighborhood now. Because I desperately need more housing and a good. I have a whole plan for this new commercial district that I'm going to build in the core of the new neighborhood. It's going to be like the commercial tourism district, a bunch of malls
Right.
and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yep. And it's kind of central between the two main communities too, so it'll be a good like. I'm hoping to make this the wealthiest area. If I manage to do it right, and that's why I'm going to spend so much time building out the services and everything before I put anybody in. Like all the yeah, I'm going to build all the roads and everything before anybody moves in. Hmm.
Hello.
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 What's new, Twitchy?
Nothing really. Sitting on Ariel's surface right now.
How's the weather? I heard it's warm there.
Yeah, it's a tidbit on the hot side. It's all right though. I have figured out that the Connie is not a bad idea for long-term rock mining.
Mm-hmm. It really is nice.
Yeah, because it refuels itself while you're sitting on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And if you use those VTOLs, It barely uses any fuel at all.
No,
You
it
know, use the
doesn't.
VTOLs and like keep it even, right? That's the trick. Keep it as even as you can with the horizon. Just like a big drone. You know, like the drones we have now, they've got 4 fans on the outside, big old fans. That's what the Cunny VTOLs are. It's like drone fans.
No, I know. I'll just be ready when I have the Taurus version of it.
You see there, I moved all the crematoriums to a separate section, gave them big enough roads, and now they are happy. I'm going to try these size roads on this section.
Mm. I'm used to cooking oatmeal in the morning, so if I cook grits, I burn them every single time
Oops.
because they freaking, they cook so much faster. The second you put them in the water, they're starting to, so it's like because I don't just cook regular oats, of course, because I'm weird. It's got to be steel cut oats, and they take like a half an hour in boiling water to actually break up. like, like to crack them open and get them soft enough that you're not just like chewing on wet grain. Um,
Right.
it takes, yeah, like 30 minutes in boiling water. But it's all that heat energy you got to put in. That's how you know it's good for you.
Yep.
Yeah,
The more you burn it, the more sanitary it is.
totally.
Oh,
Totally.
I know, but as you say that, she brought me chorizo, and eggs, and soy chorizo, and egg with ham.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
Is that a road? That's a road.
Either one.
It's already a road coming off of that. Bummer face. Okay.
Still here, but I'm gonna mute myself while I eat breakfast.
Yep.
You know, I love watching people talk shit about this game, and then you get in and play, and it's one of the most detailed games I've ever seen.
Star Citizen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I watched a video the other day, and this dude's like, because he was talking about space games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about shit about Star Citizen. Just like, we got this game. He goes, by the time it comes out, it's going to be so far behind because of the stuff it's running on. And I'm like, that's funny because it's been in works since 2012, and visually, it's one of the most detailed games I've fucking seen.
Like ever.
I was like, if you want to,
Yeah.
he was like bringing up references like Cyberpunk, and I was like, Cyberpunk's really not that great. I was like, look at their water. I was like, look at their water physics. It's fucking terrible.
I haven't even looked at it. Like, I've watched a few people's videos, and I watched a lot of the a lot of the like legal deep dives from like attorneys and things on the situation that was going on with CD Projekt Red, and
Yeah.
it really seems like CIG is going to become a popular sort of figurehead for not needing one of these now seen as evil developers to, or not developers, but publishers to back them
Yep.
up. Because that's what it was. The publishing culture destroyed Cyberpunk. In my opinion, that's all. From what I've gathered.
Well, yeah, they were in such a hurry to fucking
Yeah.
go. We gotta release the game. We
And a
gotta
bunch of
release the game. We gotta
decisions-
release the game. We gotta make money. Money.
Yes. Yes, a lot of the decisions that turned out to be very poor ones were made in the mind of money making and were forced on the developers by the publishers for that. And it turns out that most of those decisions that were made for profit, those were the ones that sort of sank the project.
Yep.
So the whole profit at any cost moniker that game publishers had been going after for a few years, I think just died with Cyberpunk. Because they lost all their profit. So now investors will no longer support publishers who say, oh yeah, we'll force the developers to do whatever we want them to because we're all about the investors' profit. Investors are going to be like, yeah, how about no? We saw how that, CDPR, we saw how that worked with them. Please don't do that. Give the I don't know. We might be going into an era where investors tell publishers to give developers creative freedom. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I know that was a whole bunch of words in a stream, but you struck a chord on a subject I hadn't talked to anybody about yet. So.
Oh, developer bullshit.
Yeah. The almost toxic publisher culture that have been.
Oh yeah, no. I've always talked shit about publishers.
Yeah. I mean, they're so useful at times, and in certain portions of an industry's development, publishers and or that sort of concept, because it's not just a thing like for books. Publishers are a lot of authors. They don't have the money to actually go and print 1,000 books.
I can bedlog in my Connie.
This is true. Did you forget this?
I didn't know the Connie had bedlog. Well, I can bedlog in the reclaimer, and the reclaimer doesn't actually have the logout option. You just fucking exit the game when you're in the bed.
And it works?
Yeah, the reclaimer works.
Wow.
At least I know in the captain's bed, because I've done it multiple times where I log out. I just exit the game while I lay down in the captain's bed.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, as long as you're laying down in the bed, it just registers you as still being on the ship. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of fucking space in my reclaimer.
That's interesting then. I actually want to, I've never, of course, tried that. I want to try that now in a number of regular ships to see if that's just the function of bed logging now.
It works in the Prospector, and the Prospector doesn't have the logout option.
Maybe that's your game. I'm just going to say, because I have a logout option in the Prospector.
Maybe I just haven't logged out in the Prospector in a while.
That could be it. Then again, neither have I. It's been a couple months. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of large-based publishers. They fucking ruin everything.
Oh my gosh, what is this? Why?
Like I feel like that's what's ruined Blizzard. With the Activision takeover, because Activision's always been about, pump more games out, pump them out faster. We need to make money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck Call of Duty every goddamn year. Like,
oh, this goes.
Seriously?
This traffic backup goes really far. Okay.
Oh, it's a smarty.
This road is unnecessary, and I think it's causing tons of freaking problems. Oh, Is that really? Oh my gosh. I don't need that anymore. That's like the highway patrol station that started this town. Like, see how there's like a crematorium and a highway patrol station right next to each other? Yeah, that's because, like, this is the heart of original downtown right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that can just, yep. That was causing a ton of problems. Get rid of that. Yeah, we can just turn that into parking spaces. They paved
Marty, you
paradise,
said,
put up a parking lot.
Huh?
Marty? Oh, he left.
What did he say?
I think Smarty's still unable to play until Wednesday. He was in here for a second, so I was gonna. Because it's Tuesday, we're almost there. Maybe he's ready now.
What's going on?
Do we know why he can't play?
Didn't ask.
There he is.
Hello. All the parking spaces, every parking space. See? No more traffic problems. They're all parking spaces. What is this? Oh. Oh. Yeah, we'll move that to right there. Little random recycling. Yeah, oh my gosh. That is like the original trash dump from the very, very small town when it first started. I just had like 2 dumpsters and a recycling center. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, rearranging this area is a trip. It's like where I started everything.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, so Justify.
Good morning,
Oh.
Justify.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, then. Yeah.
What are you up to, Justify?
Gonna jump into the verse, I guess.
Yeah, I
Check
feel like
out what's
I
new.
might stop the Star Citizen stream or the City Silence stream in a second. Jump over to the other. You guys are.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
I'll be in the menu in about 10 minutes.
Did you?
We just
Okay,
got all
is
the things done.
is everybody going over to Star Citizen? Is this what I'm hearing?
We might. We might. It does sound like there's a migration occurring.
Migration. I was there already.
So you're like the old mammoth that was already up north.
Yeah, I'm just the old man.
Newsletter sneak.
When people start calling 2000s kids old, I feel old.
Wait, you know people born after 2000? Now I feel really old.
Yeah,
I've worked
I
with
know
people, and
born after
I
2000.
have worked with people in the Navy born after 2000.
Yep. Yeah, I worked with somebody who was born in like 2001 and it was like 01 or 02, and I was like, dude.
Yep. The first person I worked with who was born after 2000 was born in 2001, and she showed up and she was like, yeah, I'm 18 years old. I was born in 2001. And I just looked at her and was like, fuck off. Go away.
Now I know what. Yeah, right. Like now we
I know
just
what you
know like
mean,
how
man.
all of our parents.
You
and everything
instantly
felt.
feel like, oh, I'm not gonna live for long anymore.
Mhm.
It's giving you that expired date. Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
Just go fuck off. Please go and die. Oh god.
I've always felt like it's like when you're playing a game, you're all level 60, and some guy shows up that's like level 25, and he's like, "Okay, let's go," and you're just like, "Really?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's to
Mm,
me, ages are levels. Experience has a 1-to-1 ratio with stupidity.
Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust this so severely after this.
But I apologize if that was an insensitive comment.
Oh.
I'm part of the insensitive generation, and you know, I apologize.
come on.
Oh wow. Oh, that is not okay at all. Yeah.
Well, Tobias, before I switch over, look, I made a whole bunch of underground spaghetti.
Very
Now my
good.
traffic is starting to improve. Except I
Very
still
good.
have this single lane thing. See? The trash trucks.
Yeah, that's
Why
weird.
aren't they using the other lane? I'm like, what?
Because they all want to go in that direction, but you know what, Bard? You know why mine don't do that? Because of it's either one or two. I might have even had to get two different mods to fix that problem. I have, like I've mentioned, I have several background simulation enhancement mods that make traffic more accurate, and the AI, like that's why I can't really go too big on my cities, because the AI simulation is very, very accurate and updates like every half second. So the drivers are making decisions like 100 times more often than the ones in the base game are. So that's why I'm not getting that backup issue, and you might need to get one of those. I'll look through and see which one it is, and I'll tell you when I find it. So you might like that one. Because yeah, Bart, if you look, like I've got an area where it should be doing that. Do you see this gigantic stack interchange that I've got? Like, this is insane. The amount of traffic on this road right here is just criminal.
Right? Well, if you look, like I said, I split the trash and the hearses. They're at least flowing pretty well now. And that also took a lot of pressure off this oval. I still have this.
There. And this is still a problem. Where are all of these buses going? Oh, they're going to this. This is the problem. Okay, so the buses need a devoted route from back here. Oh, this is all bad right here. I'm gonna have to completely redo this. I don't have the time for this today. But
That time it was not me. It's so satisfying when your traffic starts to improve.
yeah. Yeah, this is just I know there's something simple that I'm missing here on why this is so bad.
I think this. Hey, Biggles.
Oh, damn.
Hi guys, I'm back again.
Hello.
Hey, Biggles.
So,
I'm a little surprised.
Surprised that
Why?
you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, got
Yes.
pissed off yesterday.
Yesterday was rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up calling it quits not too long after you did too. I had to sort of say, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go do other things for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those days.
Like Popeye said, enough's enough. I can't stand me no more.
Did y'all have a rough time yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. Biggles and I both did. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh geez. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Okay. So if I do that, then they're gonna have to come around. There's lanes for them to do that. The main issue is all of these buses stacking up at this main bus exchange.
all right, I'm gonna let these changes run just while I go out and have a quick smokeroo, and then I'll be in the menu and join you guys in Star Citizen.
Alrighty.
Just starting to load in on Justify.
Nice.
What? Yeah, I need to let these changes run too.
Incoming call.
So, quick
I
question.
don't think anybody's.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Biggles.
No, it just showed up on my screen. Incoming call.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. Yeah. Go sit in the corner for a little bit.
Well, I'm in yours, sir. Justify.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna invite you guys. Let me just
Yep.
have. I'm saving my loadout.
You're all good. I'll
Some
just
weird
float.
is happening. It's not saving my loadout. Meanwhile, I'm gonna invite you guys.
I'm just floating in space.
I'm over at Everest.
No, you ain't far from me.
I can't. It's gonna be an hour